Greetings everybody, Maximus here with a wrap-up of this year's winners and losers from the Dubai Airshow. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to attend this year. I think they might have mistakenly sent my tickets to Sam Chu. But if any of you were able to go, I'd love to hear about it. Let me know down below. Well, starting out, the old voice is a little hoarse today. I woke up with a frog in my throat this morning, which is odd because I had chicken for dinner. Wait for it. There it is. Thank you, Felipe. Felipe's my drummer. You can't see him, but he's there. Well, Airbus kicked off the first Dubai Airshow since the end of the pandemic with a bang, starting from day one. By the end of the show, Wednesday on day 4, Airbus had amassed 404 orders, while Boeing trailed with just a quarter of that amount with 101. But competition between the world's two largest aircraft makers aside, the order numbers so far from the first major air show since the pandemic began are a positive sign for aviation and travel, which suffered devastating losses for much of the last 2 years. Okay, so now let's take a look at the airline order breakdown from the 2021 Dubai Airshow. One thing industry analysts could agree on about Dubai 2021, and that is that Airbus absolutely stole the show. First, I'd like to thank Addison Schoenlin at Air Insight for compiling this data for us. This is not a paid endorsement, but if you're an aviation fan, a stat geek, or work in the industry, Air Insight is considered the aviation Bible and is worth a look. A total of 509 new aircraft sales took place at the 2021 Dubai show. And one thing is for certain, Airbus came out as the clear winner with 404 sales for commercial aircraft. Airbus kicked off day 1 with an order from Indigo Partners for 255 aircraft. Indigo Partners is an American private equity firm which buys planes for low-cost carriers like Frontier, Wizz Air, JetSmart, and Volaris. Wizz Air and Wizz Air Abu Dhabi ordered 75 A321neos and 27 A321neo XLRs. Frontier Airlines inked a deal for 91 A321neos, while Volaris ordered 39 neos and JetSmart took 21 neos plus 2 XLRs. Most will be slated for delivery after 2026. Air Lease Corporation, a leading American commercial aircraft leasing company, converted options for 25 A220-300s to firm orders and ordered another 55 A321neos, as well as 20 A321neo XLRs. They also placed orders for 4 A330neos, which could either be the 800 or 900 variant. And Air Lease Corporation is also the launch customer for Airbus's 777X rival, the new A350 freighter, with an order for 7. Kuwait's Jazeera Airways committed to 20 A320neos and 8 321neos, plus an additional 5 options for more. Nigeria's Ibom Air ordered 3 A220-300s and 7 A220-100s, but has built in the flexibility to swap and mix if they so choose. In total, Airbus sold 28 A220-300s and 7 A220-100s. They also sold 20 A320neos, 289 A321neos, 49 A321neo XLRs, and 4 A330neos and 7 A350 freighters. Airbus was happy to announce that A321 production has been sold out through 2026. Wow, so now you can see why Airbus is now solidly cemented as the world's leader in aviation manufacturing and sales. So if Airbus was the winner, that must mean that Boeing was the loser of Dubai. While loser might be a bit of an overstatement, I'm pretty sure Boeing still feels like they lost. So then how did Boeing do? Well, Boeing sold a total of 78 new commercial aircraft. Its biggest order came from Indian startup Akasa Air for 72 MAX 8s and MAX 8200s, without specifying the exact numbers. Air Tanzania bought a third 787-8, one 767-300 freighter, plus 2 MAX 8s, although Schoenlin says they had been listed in the order backlog before for undisclosed customers. And to round out Boeing's day, Emirates placed an order for 2 more 777 freighters. And that was about it for Boeing. Yikes. But turboprop maker ATR had a good showing in Dubai, with total orders and purchase rights for 24 aircraft. They include 5 ATR 72-600s with the new Pratt & Whitney Canada PW127XTM turboprop engine for Air Corsica, the launch customer for the new engine. Binter Canarias bought 4 ATR 72-600s, and Tarom and Afrijet took 3 each. Japan's Toki Air signed a purchase right for 1 ATR 42-600 plus 1 42-600S, the short takeoff and landing version of the aircraft that is still under development by ATR. ATR also said that there were additional orders for 7 more aircraft from undisclosed customers. And finally, in the commercial sector, Embraer sold 3 E175s to Overland Airways in Nigeria. Included in the Airbus tally on the military side, Airbus sold 2 A330 multi-role tanker transports, an aerial refueling tanker, to the UAE Air Force and Defense, and they clinched a new export order for 2 A400M airlifters from the Indonesian Ministry of Defense. But as far as airshow demonstration events, this year's star of the show was the long-delayed Boeing 777X. And she did put on a spectacular aerial display. For a big gal, she proved to be quite the acrobat. Well, there you have it. Airbus was the clear winner of this year's Dubai Airshow, with Boeing selling about a quarter of that of Airbus. But if you think about it, that's probably better than Boeing hoped to accomplish after the rocky 2 years they have suffered through. Well, I may not have the biggest aviation channel on YouTube, but I'll tell you this, I have the best subscribers hands down. After my last video on FedEx leaving Hong Kong, your support was amazing. So I have to take a minute to shout out to some of my amazing subscribers and coffee supporters. JW Long and Tobias W. Thank you. Oh, and my mystery subscriber, someone. You always come strong. Thank you, whoever you are. And David and Jeff, thank you as well for your support. It is always greatly appreciated. And if you too would like to help produce the channel so we can keep being the best that we can be, you can always find the links in the description. Well, that's going to wrap it up for now. I'm going to go rest these vocal cords and maybe have some tea with honey and lemon. But as always, on your way out, please be sure to like, subscribe, share, and ring the bell. And remember, leave the rubber on the runway and your troubles on the ground. And I will see you next time. In the air. Yeah, this is Maximus.